soldiers from the 4th Battalion the Yorkshire Regiment have been to Germany to train for the first time. The TA Regiment are currently on their 2-week annual camp in Sennelager and have been making full use of the facilities on offer, as Ali Gibson's been finding out.
In the middle of the Sennelager training area, these Yorkshire-based soldiers are preparing for every eventuality. This 4-day field exercise is part of 2 weeks in Germany to allow the regiment to brush up on their skills and take part in mission-specific training. Now these soldiers from 4 Yorks have set up their forward operating base. They must work to maintain it, and to make their training as realistic as possible, that includes going out on patrols to secure the area. There's also scenarios to interact with the locals. This Afghan man is suffering from dehydration, and after being treated by the resident medic, his friends share some valuable information about local insurgents. For those on this exercise, the training is extremely valuable.
I've never actually spent the night in what would be sort of classed as a fob out in Afghan. This is quite realistic really to what you would get out there, and it's just with the pressure we've got the locals dressed up, and it's quite, you seem to be under more pressure as well. I've never worked in that environment before. You've got to think a lot quicker than you would when you're back home. The regiment are currently playing a key part in operations, with around 45 soldiers deployed in Afghanistan and a further 35 potentially to mobilise as part of Op Herrick 16.
The training's been good. The Herrick stuff's been physically demanding on the lads, but I think they appreciate it, and they know the more hard work we put in now, the better things will be later.
And the changing structure of the army means that these soldiers may have a more high-profile role in the future.
The TA is vitally important with the FR20, Future Reserves 20 Act. The regular forces are going to be reduced in number, and actually the TA or the reserve forces are going to be increased in numbers. So it's vitally important that we do this training here and in the UK.
In a few days, these soldiers will go back to their day jobs, but because of the training here, they'll be able to return with experience that they couldn't necessarily get back in the UK. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Sennelager.